Hello, welcome to Firework, a Chinese horror puzzle game. It's built in RPG made, that's why it looks kind of weird. It's fairly new, came out in 2021, but it has rave reviews, 95% community rating on Steam at the moment, which is why this was next in the backlog queue. I am doing some weird stretching and whatnot of the game to make it fit onto OBS at this resolution. So it might look slightly strange, and that's why I'm not streaming this, because I can't really vouch for how it'll look and what kind of issues I'll be seeing. But going in completely blind, don't really know a lot, and that's the way I like it. It's mostly going to be a lot of text. Ghosts, relics devouring sins, possessing sinners, crushing their bones to suck their marrows and imposing eternal suffering on them. Mantra of suffering. I'm going to be reading a lot, so apologies if I'm not nailing it. Seng Ming says, this is just my luck. How did a perfectly functioning car break down all of a sudden? Lynn Dixon saying, the informant's still waiting in town. Do you want to leave the car here? There's no need to rush. Dealing with arson is not our responsibility. This is just great. My car broke down. Captain Lou will yell at me. Captain Lou seems like a nice person. You just transferred here, so you have no idea how Captain Lou is like. If she finds out the car had broken down, she'll say, I told you to take care of the cars, didn't I? If you're chasing after a dangerous gangster, what are you going to do if the car breaks down? Can you imagine the consequences? I'll try to fix the car, I'm good at this. Alright, saying thanks. Big colleagues, no need to be so courteous with me. The flashing light's almost dead. Lixon, can you bring me a battery? There should be a small store on the street. Fine. Half an hour ago, a coffin caught on fire during a funeral in Qingtang town. The informant claimed that was arson. Our superior sent us to investigate the matter. This is my first time working as a criminal investigator. There should be a small store nearby. So yeah, the only controls there really are is up, down, left, right. Not even down. I have set to intact. Believe in science, not superstition. Qingtan town is a secluded town in the mountains that retained many superstitious customs. Now, I have little knowledge of Chinese culture, so I hopefully am not butchering anything or appearing ignorant. It's not by choice, it's simply just not because I've not been exposed to it. There's a basin full of paper ash on account of the ember glows from time to time. Anyone here? Small store owner says, I just woke up, what can I do for you? I'll take an AA battery. Here you go, 2 yuan. 1. Obtained battery. This game was originally released with only Chinese translations. I'll bring the battery to Sing first. Wonder what the shadow above is about. And came out like 6 months later with English translations, and apparently it really caught on. Like, a lot of people actually enjoyed this game despite it being in Chinese only, and kind of became a cult hit. Saying, I got the battery. Thanks, buddy. I'll wrap up here. You can go and check out the scene first. Since you're new here, you can take this chance to familiarize yourself with the place. Yes. must glow from time to time. Store owner's gone. The funeral shed is on the right. It's a bulletin board, but it's too dim to see clearly. Can I turn on my flashlight? Oh no, he needs the flashlight. Wait. I'm going in circles. Didn't I pass this place a while ago? Oh. That scared the shit out of me. Oh, it's lanterns that blow in the wind. Blood oozes on the wall. Blood oozes from the wall. Well, apparently I was super interested in that. They must glow from time to time. That's been patched now. I assume the jump scares are mostly sound effects. Blood oozes from the wall though, but there are 2 banknotes stuck on it. That's the money I used for buying the battery just now. What's going on? Alright. Just keep repeating. Nothing new. What happens if I go back? It's too dark. It's better not to act rashly. Rashly. Well, the credits seem to change, and now there's a door here. A rusty door appeared on the wall. Squonk. Prelude. Depth. There's a letter on the table. Wang Yinkai, the store owner, had passed away from illness. Please deliver 6 wreaths, 2 paper dolls, and 2 candles in 3 days. October 18th. It was signed 2 days ago. So the funeral the informant mentioned was for the small store owner? Who was the person in the small store just now? Some creepy paper dolls. Look as if they'll come to life at any moment. Pretty well. Too dark. It's a dead end. It's a dead end. Alright. Still can't read that. Stoner? Please? They must glow from time to time. What's going on in? Alright, did anything change? There's lead on the table. Seems like the same thing. Alright. Can't go back to this the way I came from. The embers glow from time to time. I wonder if I'm missing something. Oh, shutters, not stairs. Am I going again? Too dim to see clearly. I am not 100% sure that this was made in RPG Maker, but it has telltale signs of RPG Maker. So I'm basing that on assumptions, not facts. Maybe we can pick up the candle. The burning candle is fixed to the table. Maybe pick up the other one. There's an unlit candle on the table. Obtain candle. Okay. I have to find a way to light this candle. Well, you're in luck. You want to light the candle? Yes, please. Alright, what can I do now? I can see it clearly now. I'll look around the house. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Baby doll's holding a ledger in his hand. September 21st. Wang Xiufen borrowed 500 grams of eggs and owed Wang Yunkai 250 RMB. Si Rongfa borrowed a bottle of soy sauce and owed Yang Winkai 16 RMB. October 20th. Lin Lixen borrowed a battery and owed Wang Yinkat 2 RMB. And that's me, and that's right now. And I'm confused. It's today's date. Why is my name on it? Interesting. Obtain ledger. Some items can be viewed again on the main menu page. Press X to open the menu page. Yeah, it's very much a RPG Maker thing. It's a dead end. Oh, it fell over for some reason. The paper doll falls to the ground. Alright, thank you. There's a piece of paper on a chair. Volume 1, Debt to the Dead. If you take a dead person's belongings, you'll owe debt to the dead. If you don't return them in time, maladies will befall you, or worse, tragedies will befall your whole family. Return them as soon as possible to avoid this catastrophe. So apparently I owe a battery to the deceased. And the door's gone. Blood oozes from the wall. 2 pieces of ancestor money are stuck on the wall. Obtain ancestor money. An obituary is on the bulletin board right in the center. A volunteer teacher of King Tang Primary School had passed away at the age of 27. Culture and Education Office of Quintan Municipal Government. The name is blackened out. Alright. Too dark. Not allowed to go back. The must glow from time to time. Toss the ancestors' money into the basin. Yeah, I owed it fella 2 money. The ancestor money is burnt to ash. Am I okay again? The road is clear now. What road? That road. The door disappeared, only a bloody wall left. Hello, friend. The paper doll's pointing to the right. An obituary is on the bulletin board. Still the volunteer teacher has passed away. The name's blackened out. And that's it. Alright. I'm somewhere else now. Where did the bereaved family go? I'll investigate the scene first. The candles on the table are flickering with red light, illuminating the black and white portrait of the deceased. That's the person I met at a small store just now. A creepy paper doll. I'm stepping on something. The lid of the coffin has been moved. There's a bit of smoke emerging from the opening on the right side. It looks like there's a telephone receiver on there. Receiver? Is it a receiver if it's just the main part of it? Now the receiver is the phone part of it. Where do you want to investigate? Coffin lid. There's a telephone on the coffin lid. Following the phone cable, hands that can be seen inside the coffin. Had to make a call. The latest number dialed was 110. The call was made at around the same time the police received a report. Inside the coffin. The boy is lying in the coffin. You can vaguely see that the clothes have been burned to pieces. The inside of the coffin has been blackened from the smoke. It's exuding a strong smell. It's the smell of pyrotechnic powder. Why is that in the coffin? Around the coffin. The wreath and the paper doll near the opening are blackened from the smoke, but there's no trace of the burning. The ignition point should be inside the coffin. The fire didn't spread outside. Investigation. Did anything change? The scene's a bit weird. It doesn't seem like a normal fire. I have to tell Seng about this situation. It's a dead end. There's no need to investigate. Alright. Oh, let's just back inside. Can't go right. The obituary is gone. The paper doll is gone. The chair is gone. The door is gone. The hole is gone. And there's a lady there. And she's gone. Oh, there's more of these paper stuff on the floor. Nothing I can do here? No? Okay. It's pitch black ahead. Okay. Well, there's a doll there now. Hello, doll. Paper dolls appeared on the road. And a coffin's right there as well. The wreath is there. The wreath is blocking the way. There's a letter covered in ash on the counter. October 20th. That's today. You are next. Dep. And more depth. You can't escape. Oh, hello. The word depth is written all over the portrait. Alright. Can I please leave? Oh, the car's gone. Firework. What do you see this time? I see a white mist. Anything other than the white mist? There's also a car. It's a black hearse, driving very slowly. I want to get closer to it. But it always gets further away from me. What's the hearse for? Not the horse. It's a horse hearse. What's the hearse for? That hearse is for my dad. Listen. Oh, you're finally awake. Yeah, is this the clinic? Why am I here? Did you forget? You fainted near the funeral shed. I fainted? You scared the living hell out of me. Luckily, the clinic is nearby. The doctor examined you and said you fell asleep. I'm sorry, I had this problem since I was a kid. Sorry for making you worried. It's okay, Captain Lou told me about your condition. Don't take it to heart, take your time to adjust to your work. Yes. By the way, do we have any news about the fire and the funeral? And asked the person in charge, it was caused by a half-burned paper that had fallen onto a reef. But I've investigated the scene. The fire started from inside the coffin. That's impossible. The coffin was closed. Additionally, the person in charge did not pursue the case. He didn't even know who called the police. Some mischievous kid probably did it. Was no one else at the scene during the incident? Yeah, the deceased was the owner of the small store, Wang Yunkai. He got divorced a few years ago. The man was very stingy. His relatives stopped contacting him a long time ago. No one cared about his death, so residents in town pitied him. They donated some money to hold a funeral for him. Dixon, don't trouble yourself with this case. Go and get some rest. Alright. The doctor isn't here. What's the matter? That's a sound effect. Hello, how can I help you? The person on the other end hung up? Alright. There's nothing wrong with this phone. It was covered with a thick layer of spider webs. This guy just walked into Silent Hills just like... Huh. Bag of IV solutions hanging on the infusion stand. When I was a kid, I used to get random fevers frequently. The doctors at the hospital could not find a cause of it. My grandma knew a shaman. She said I was born at a yin date, at a yin time, so I attract spirits naturally. Last time I saw the shaman was at Dad's funeral. She sighed when she saw me and said a few words. It's heaven's will that you can see ghosts. You will become a policeman and help the dead find justice. So I'm paranormal police. The following news report is about a local case. I'm just checking if my heart rate just went up there. Ah, such a cheap jump scare. The following news report is about a local case. On September 15, a family of 4 in Kingstown was found dead at home. The house owner, Mr. Tian, his wife and granddaughter had died from rat poison. His daughter-in-law, Sao, had hung herself. The police force suspects that Sao had a mental health issue, had poisoned the family and hung herself. The case under further investigation will welcome any information from the public. There's a key next to the TV. Obtain clinic key. The news is playing on the TV. Can I leave? The key unlocks the door, so I was locked in. Hello, Doctor. I think. Chapter 1, the telephone. Officer, how do you feel? Are you the doctor here? Yes, my name is Yi Yingxiang. Nice to meet you. Dr. Yi, thank you for taking care of me. I'm a doctor. Saving people is my job. By the way, I've never seen you around. Did you transfer here recently? Yeah, I just checked in yesterday. No wonder. Qingtang is very humid. Newcomers don't adapt easily. Just make sure you get plenty of rest. Do you want to smoke? I'm okay. I don't smoke. You're rare. Every cop I know is a chain smoker. Especially experienced ones. They can't solve any cases without cigarettes. I haven't handled a case yet, so I can't relate. I see. Oh, don't tell anyone I smoke. I always tell the old folks here to smoke less, and I can't justify it to find out I smoke too. Dr. Yi, is that Wang Yinkan's store next door? Yes, why? Nothing. I encountered something strange at the funeral, so I'm just trying to understand the situation. Do you know how Yang Yinkai died? His body was found several days after he died. I haven't seen the corpse, so it's hard to say. The people in town are saying they died horribly, as if he was killed by a ghost. Killed by a ghost? Oh, the sign says SARS on it. About that, it probably has something to do with a familicide that happened some time ago. Are you talking about the Tian family case? I saw it on TV. Yeah, after the Tian family died, Wang Yingkai had told everyone that Tian's daughter-in-law was a madwoman. He said she went crazy and murdered the whole family. Everyone thinks that the daughter-in-law's spirit killed Yang Yingkai because he spoke ill of her. Of course, I'm a doctor, I don't believe in such superstition. Yang Yingkai had cardiovascular disease, so he probably died from a heart attack. I think the circuit breaker tripped. I'll go have a look. Officer, you might want to grab some candles in the black van outside. Why is there candles in a black van outside? Okay. There's some medical books on the table. This is the way out. There's the black van. Black van's parked across the road. There are a few candles on lighter next to the seat. Take candle. Car is smashed. I can barely make out. Oh, it's a spider web. I can barely make out some boxes of fireworks in the van under the light. Why are the fireworks in a van belonging to the clinic? It isn't far from a funeral shed here. Dr. Ye may know something about the funeral. Let's go back in. Where is he? The dead end. There's traces of something that was once hung on a wall. Looks like an award banner. Alright, alright. When's the next jump scare? TV's not working. Is this spiderweb one? There's nothing wrong with the phone. Door's covered with a thick layer of spiderwebs. Maybe there's a way to clean up the spiderwebs. It's a dead end. I don't think there's anything else. A dog just parked outside my window. I don't think there's anywhere else I can go. So I use my hand or the candle? Let's use my hand. Anything else seems like a... The spiderweb is surprisingly tough. Maybe there's a way to clean up the spiderwebs. Spiderweb burns away. And a creaky sound. Okay. Where the hell am I? There was a similar willow tree planted at my old house. My grandma said the tree was the root of the Lin family and it would bless us. My dad didn't believe us. I believe it. When the day was buried, the willow tree whined as if it was crying. There's an old well covered with moss. The water glows inside, reflecting the night sky. It's a dead end. Oh, there's a breaker, I suppose. There are two wires in the box. One of the wires burnt, the other one seems functional. Oh, cool. Let's see, where did we come from? This reminds me of there's a Terminator game, Terminator 2 for Commodore 64. That's something similar like this. It just reminded me of that for some reason. A lot of stuff has similar stuff like this, but it just reminded me of that. Balance restored. Hello, girl. You are? Isn't the case closed? What are you doing here? The case? Are you new here? Yeah, I just transferred here not long ago. What case are you talking about? My name's Chen Qing-su. I'm a volunteer teacher in Qingtan Primary School. A month ago, my student Tian Fangfang, her mother and grandparents were found dead at home. But you guys suspect that it was Fangfang's mother who killed the whole family. I know Fangfang's mother. She wouldn't hurt Fangfang. Have you found any evidence? As you can see, I'm looking for it. Why are you searching for evidence in the clinic? You'll know after I find and send it to the press. Miss Chen, since you're a volunteer cheat here, I'm not going to put you on the spot. But don't take anything from here. It'll be hard to deal with if someone finds out. Also, I'm Lynn, a criminal investigator from the Criminal Investigation Department. CID. I'll be around. Let me know if you run into trouble. Got it. I might find important evidence here. There's an umbrella here. A red umbrella dripping in water. There are many victims in this case. Our superiors take this matter seriously. Captain Liu wouldn't have closed the case nonchalantly. I'll collect more information about the Tian's family case first. Is she still in there? Yes, she is. Can't go past her. There's a shadow in there. Hello, shadow. You can see a fuzzy human-shaped figure through the window. A fence is blocking the way. Let's hope it's a good doctor. It's no one. Nothing wrong with the telephone. There's a strange rumor about the Tian family murder case. According to the town's resident, on the 7th day after the murder, residents with landlines received a call in the middle of the night. On the other side, there were sounds of a rope tightening as if a heavy object was being hung. The number displayed was from the public phone market owned by the Tian family. In response to this, the police has stated it was a rumor and urged people not to spread it. Is this what I'm going to hear now? This isn't the phone ringing. Okay, thank you. Which is it then? In here? Oh, every phone's ringing now. Phone screen shows 2 voicemail. Hello? Is that Yi Yingxian? We're from Criminal Investigation Department. You've never heard of the Tian family case, right? An eyewitness said that Tian Xingyong's daughter-in-law, Xiao Xiangyong, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering those pronouncements, was at your clinic half an hour before the incident. We want to know why she was there, her diagnosis, the kind of medicine she purchased, and her mental state at the time. I hope you'll cooperate with us and call us back as soon as possible. Officer, I'm Yi Yingxian. Xiao Xuan did come to the clinic before the incident. She said her mother-in-law had a bad cough and wanted to buy some medicine for coughing. She left after buying the medicine. The people in the clinic saw her, still have a copy of the receipt for the medicine. Please contact me again if you have any further questions. The sound of a car starting is coming from outside the door. Oh, this is foggy. The car seems to be driving towards the funeral shed. Why is it going to the funeral shed so late? It's black ahead. You're not able to move forward. What is this place? Yeah, now we're a different place. It's fairly cleverly used, this RPG maker. Several graves are located far away. Look gloomy in the dark. A border is blocking the way. Enter. I suppose yes. Ay, ay, ay. What was that? The mailbox says Xian Xiangrong. Is this Tian's house? I'll investigate the scene first. The road ahead is swallowed by fog and darkness. Well, this place is wallpapered. Press enter the number. Please enter the number. 1, 3, 6, 4. Bonus, no response. There's a note on the wall. So that's 2, 3, 5, 7. 2, 3, 5, 7. 2, 3, 5, 7. Hey, today is Fang Fang's birthday. Don't forget to get a cake before you head home. The order slip for the cake was in some cloth's pocket and got washed. Now there's only half a piece of paper left in the washing machine. Now my lower back hurts. I can't get it out. The other half might be inside the pocket of the cloths that are being hung up. Remember to check the pockets before putting clothes in the washing machine next time. Alright. Sounds like a middle-aged woman by the voice. Clothes should be hung outside. Call me when you find the order. Okay. That's the cake order, I assume. Calendar says September 22nd. The time of the crime was September 15. Why is the calendar showing a date that's 7 days after that? The door is locked. Alright, where would the clothes be? The cloths. Oh, upstairs. I see it. There are 4 empty bowls on the floor. Pants that's still wet. There seems to be something in the pocket. Obtain half a cake order slip. Oh, that's the umbrella. Let's go in there first. Door is locked. Hope she's inside. I like horror games where there's actually someone else in it. I'm just all alone. Creak. I'll assume... Oh, date's still the same. The dead end. The lid of the washing machine is closed tightly. There's a piece of paper on it. Volume 2, clear mirror. Mirrors can reflect reality and see through people's hearts. Look at yourself in the mirror and find the truth. 1, 2, 3. Take volume 2, mirror. Seems like I need to turn a knob to the correct position to open the lid. Might be clues nearby. Okay, that's circle. 3 is a half circle. I have something to write down on. I don't have a pen here. So 3 is this. It's a dead end. Turn on the faucet. There's some water in the bathtub. Okay. Flex in the water combined with a pattern to the bathtub to form a complete symbol, and that's where we need the knob to be for number 3. There seems to be something hidden behind a curtain. Number 2 equals down the opposite direction from 3. I'm having a mirror. So 1 is the same as 3. Strange symbol is on the wall in the mirror. Rarely look in the mirror. Grandma said I have too much yin energy. I would be possessed by ghosts if I look into a mirror. After my dad passes, I secretly looked into the mirror once. In the mirror, I saw Dad's clothes hanging on the wall behind me. It was a green police uniform dripping with blood. I never looked into mirrors since then. That's probably understandable. Can't remember what I looked like when I was a child, and it feels strange to see myself. Alright. That wasn't right. Let's do it opposite. Well, that's the... Three down there. 2's up there. 1 is there. Did any of the symbols change? Oh, it's in a mirror, so it might be reflected. There we go. That's why. The washing machine is open. I'm showing all the slurring at the moment. There's half a piece of paper at the bottom of the washing machine's drum. Name Tian Fang Fang. Ta-da! The cake was for Tian Fang Fang. But the Tian family was already killed by the 21st. Who ordered the cake? Didn't it say cake and pig? Oh, I'm logged in now. It says pig. The middle line. I'm not sure what it says to the side of it though. Butter chocolate, lettering on a cake. Please call the cake with the order. Alright. The door is locked. Well, that's that room tightening sound. This place is the department's morgue. The electric box is locked. The door cannot be opened. Like physically? A pair of sharp scissors hangs on the shelf. There's a corpse lying on the morgue tray. Next to it, an autopsy report. Medical autopsy report from the Forensic Laboratory of the Criminal Investigation Branch of the Kwang Hee Public Security Bureau. 2009 096. Name deceased Xiao Xiaoxuan. Gender female, age 33, height 174. Oh, 64, sorry. 164. The deceased died from shock caused by asphyxiation, most likely, so got choked to death. or from hanging of some sort. No other trauma or signs of struggle. From the on-site investigation and interviews, we can confirm that the deceased have committed suicide. The hair of the deceased was entangled with a phone at the crime scene. No, at the scene of at the crime scene. At the scene of the crime scene. The crime scene. In order to perform the autopsy, we had cut some of the hair. We suspect the body of the deceased had rotated after she hung herself, causing her hair to get caught by the telephone cord. And suddenly his hair left over here. The hair's clumped up in the sink. Seems to be something at the bottom of the sink. And I can't get to it apparently. I need a scissor. Obtain scissors. The sink is full of hair. Yeah, I need to use scissors. There's a key at the bottom of the sink. For the electric box. Oh! The corpse is covered in hair. Electric box is locked. Use the key. There are two switches in the electric box. Can I see which one's the right one to use? Oh, hello. Are you friendly? There's something hidden underneath the thick hair. Push the hair aside. It's a pig. A pig's head is placed on top of the birthday cake. It seems to be an offering in sacrificial ceremony. So there was a pig thing on that slip of paper. The word libation in the pig's forehead looks abnormal due to the lighting. Doesn't have any eyes. Turn on a blue switch. What can I see now? The word libation in the pig's forehead looks abnormal due to the lighting. There should be some sort of meaning behind the text color. I'll jot it down. Libation and libation. Obtained text on the cake. What is it saying in mirror text next to it? To-do list. Okay, that's what it says. I can't read that. Too dumb. Oh, spiky. Squeaky. Oh, hello. I like to see some around. Miss Chen, why are you here? This is Fang Fang's house. I want to see if there's any clues here. You said the case was closed. My presence at the crime scene won't bother you, right? Miss Chen, I've read the reports on the case. The autopsy report shows that Xiao Xuan had committed suicide. And the news said that Xiao Xiushan hung herself after her family members died. So what? If I come home to see my family poisoned and not breathing, I'll still call for an ambulance straight away. You don't understand. After Fang Fang's father passed away, Fang Fang was Xiao Xiushuan's only mental support. Xiao Xiushuan loved Fang Fang deeply. After the incident, everyone thought, why do they need to say their name constantly? Erin thought Xiao Xiuxuan lost her mind, but I know she didn't. She was very sane. Looking at her daughter's dead body, could you imagine how devastating that would be? So you think someone poisoned Fang Fang's family? And Xiao Xiuxuan came home and saw Fang Fang's body, so she mentally broke down and killed herself? This is possible, right? Can't make a conclusion without finding more clues. What clues are you looking for? I want to know why you went to the clinic. Does Dr. Ye have anything to do with this case? Ye thinks Shan had a strong motive for murder. 2 years ago, Fang Fang's father, Xiu Xua, had an epileptic seizure and was sent to Ye Xingxiang's clinic for emergency treatment, but he didn't make it. Fang Fang's grandfather, Qian Xiangrong, believed that Ye Xingxiang killed his son. He led a group of people to smash Dr. Ye's clinic and broke his ribs. Ye Yingxian ended up confined to a hospital bed for more than half a month. Who says half a month? Why not 2 weeks? He also lost a lot of money in the Qian family before everything was settled. Moreover, Xiao Xiushan had gone to the clinic before the incident. Don't you think it's too much of a coincidence? Dr. Yi said Xiao Xiushan went to the clinic for cough medicine. There were other patients who witnessed the incident at that time. Who knows if there was anything wrong with the medicine he gave her? Dead people can't talk. So he went to the clinics to find evidence of Dr. Yi's crime. Yes, but Yi Yingshan is a smart man. He left no clues. Then what have you found here? There's nothing here. I have to investigate somewhere else. I will take my leave if you don't find anything else. I have the cake thing now. Miss Chen looks a little strange. It's because you found something here? Call me when you find the order. Okay. Is there a number on it? Perhaps that has something to do with the color of the word. Funeral. Oh, so it's red, blue, blue, red. Where's the note? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. That's where on the cake. So that's red. That's 1481. I assume 1481. 1481. Oh, the other way around. Hello? We saw the cake Fang Fang liked very much. Your father-in-law said that Fang Fang's classmates are coming. Please prepare a nice dinner. Don't forget to pick up something at a restaurant. Remember to get some fish. You and Fang Fang love to eat fish. One more thing. This morning I noticed that Fang Fang left the house key in the dining room again. She's so forgetful even at such a young age. What if she left the key outside and someone picked it up? Children learn everything from adults, so you have to set an example. All right. So where do we find a dining room? Is it in here all of a sudden? No. Someone lit them. Oh, cake. A few pieces of molded cake appeared in the bowls. Investigate the cake. Which piece of cake would you like to investigate? From left to right. Ah. It's just an ordinary piece of cake. It's just an ordinary piece of cake. Oh, There's a key hidden at the bottom of the bowl. Same main door key. That's the van again. Where did that sound come from? Hello. A girl's portrait appears behind the railings. Seems to be a photo of Fang Fang. There's nothing over there. And the portrait's gone. Where did the portrait go? The key is just got should be able to open the door. This is my first time at a crime scene. I take a deep breath, then exhale hard. After I exhale the inside of my chest, I take the key and the phone rings. It's a phone in the public phone market. Changes its tune. The other side is silent, only a rustling sound is heard. Hello? Hey, officer. Dr. Yi? You remember my voice even though we've only met once? Well, so do you. Yeah, interesting. I was surprised I didn't hear the phone ringing. The call just now, was that you? The phone call? It wasn't me. Didn't see who made the call either. Oh, it's a girl. That's weird. This number belongs to the Tian family. Am I experiencing that supernatural stuff the news mentioned before? I know about the news. Has anyone else in town received a call like that? I heard people in town said that on the 7th day after they die, a few of the granddaughter's classmates received strange phone calls. That day was also the granddaughter's birthday. I also heard that on the 6th day after they died, a cake shop in the city received an order and the cake was for the granddaughter. Huh. Now the people in town are terrified of going near the Tian's house. They're afraid of coming across evil spirits. Officer, I'm curious about what you're doing in Tian's house. There's something about the Tian family case that I wish to find out, so I went to investigate. Something you can't figure out? Dr. Yi, did Xiao Xiaoyong go to your clinic before the incident? Yes, it's flu season, so the clinic was pretty busy that day and everyone saw her. Did the Tians usually go to you when they were sick? An extremely subtle chuckle came through the phone. I understand what you can't figure out. You probably heard about that incident between me and the Tian family. Indeed, the Tians would rather take a longer route for another doctor than come to me after the incident. I was also pretty surprised that Xiao Xingyang suddenly came to the clinic that day. What did she say? She said her mother-in-law had a bad cough and asked me if I had a certain brand of cough medicine. Then she left after buying the medicine. Got it. Thank you for your cooperation. No problem. I can't help you much with this case. Do you want to continue the investigation? If there's anything suspicious with this case, I can't pretend that I don't see it. ... To be honest, when I asked whether you smoke in the clinic just now, you said no, and that you haven't investigated the case. I thought you were a rookie. It's really impressive that I managed to obtain these clues in such a short period of time. I'd like to know how you found those clues. Unfortunately, I have business to attend to now. I hope to chat with you more if I get the chance. I won't bother you anymore. Bye, officer. Yi Yingshan was in the clinic while the crime was happening, and yes, his patients as a witness. It's not really that suspicious. However, Ye Yingshan seems to be consciously or unconsciously revealing strange rumors about the Tian family. He's also very interested in my investigation of the case. And when I answered the phone, he recognized my voice right away. It's like he's lurking in a corner nearby and watching everything. What's with the music? Oh, hello. Now they're pointing in the other direction. What was that? Oh, it's just a light going out. Well, there's something. Oh! Oh! Please don't blame me. Lixon, can you tell me something about your father? My dad was a criminal investigator. He had handled a lot of big cases. He was always busy and away from home. After his death, I finally saw his face clearly for the first time. I was young then. I just stared cautiously at the small wound on his forehead. The adults often said that I looked a lot like him. Every time they said that, I would think of that wound, and my head would start aching. That feeling was like the bullet that killed my dad had taken root in my head. Time to get up. Food is ready. Get up now. I'm a kid. Maybe. This is my room. I remember as I was leaving the public phone market, a black car drove towards me. But I don't have any wounds on my body or feel any pain. Who brought me here? This is my room. But when was this mirror installed? Get up and wash, it's time to eat. An old dusty cloth is covering a full-length mirror. There's a broken mirror hanging on the wall. When was it installed? There's a bottle of sleeping pills on the nightstand. I don't remember buying sleeping pills. You're still not done washing? The food's getting cold. I've heard this voice before. It's the voice of the middle-aged woman on the phone. It's the 22nd of September again. Award certificates are hung neatly on the wall. Oh, hello. The fragments that fell off the mirror just are jutting out from the bed. I remember. This is the mirror from the bathroom in the Tian's house. Why is the Tian's family mirror in my room? I'll search if there are any other suspicious objects. Obtain mirror fragment 1. Poster of a popular move in recent years. An old dusty cloth is covering a full-length mirror. The mirror is broken into several pieces, one of which looks out of place. Obtain mirror fragment 2. The door is locked and cannot be opened. Where would there be another mirror? Gunfight movie poster I loved when I was small. Calendar sticks on September 22nd. Maybe the award one. This is to certify that Lin Lixun is an outstanding AAA student in the semester of 1990. Glass of its frame is smashed and one of the fragments has a special pattern printed on it. It's the rose we saw earlier. I think that's it. The mirror has a few missing pieces. There we go. Chapter 2, Accumulated Sins 1. A window has appeared in the mirror. Set to focus on the mirror. Oh, it's a stupid black van again. This place is the bathroom in Tian's house. And the door is opening again. Take the candle? Yes, please. Obtain candle. So, whoever killed me, are they still here? There fills the pungent smell of gunpowder. The mist has become thicker than before. From the firework. Seems something was burnt nearby. The dolls are gone. See if we can enter this area. Key unlocks the door. There's the umbrella. A red umbrella dripping water. The fun thing is, it's not raining. A happy family. The photo in the frame is missing. Another phone. A piece of yellow paper is under the phone. Huixia. After a person died, the spirit will return to the land of the living on the 7th day. This phenomenon is called Huixia. To prevent the spirit from getting lost, family members will light candles in the house. The spirit will find their way back by following the candles. So I have to light the candles, I assume. The candle's engraved with a word for. Probably not. There's a grayscale portrait on a wall with the name Tian Yu written at the corner. Tian Yu, I remember he was Fang's father. 5, 4, 5, I don't know. Just doing it. There's no radio on the table. That's 3, 2. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. So we're missing 1. Where will that be? There we go. Did that do anything? Door's locked. Balcony door's locked. It's a dead end. Alright. Items. Doesn't say any numbers, does it? No, just lighting the candles should be fine. Oh, radio. Radio channel requires tuning to receive normal signals. I don't freaking know. Wrong channel, the signal's still unstable. Oh, I see, I see. That one's a bottom. 2 and 3 is the same height. Where's this one? There, alright. Let's try again. So we have 1 down, 2 middle, 1... Oh, so these are 3s, that's a 1, that's a 2, and that's a 4. Uh, 1. These are 2. That's a no. Or maybe. Three. Okay, all the way up. Last one's all the way up. There we go. It even said beep. The radio's working properly. The radio's playing weird chanting sound. And the door's opening. Oh, I can't go out. Oh, it's the girl again. Wink. Miss Chen. What a coincidence. We ran into each other twice tonight. That's 3 times. Officer, what are you doing here? Miss Chen, maybe you're right. There might be hidden clues in the Tian's family case. I'll continue to investigate. What did you find? Nothing yet, but I'll try hard to search the house. Also, this is a crime scene. It'd be hard for me to explain to my superiors if I leave any traces, so... I understand. I'll go somewhere else. I'll leave you alone. Officer, you seem quite concerned about the case. I was a bit harsh on you. Hope you don't take it seriously. That's okay. She's gone. Well, there's the picture. It's a family portrait in a wine jar. Why is the photo in the wine jar? I have to find a way to get it out. Can we just smash it? The food and table is rotten. There are seasonings and chopsticks near the pot. Obtain chopsticks. There's a propane bottle right there. Not how to cook back in the 1990s in China. Wooden tables. Oh, we'll need to go here. Yes, please take it out. One person is missing in the family portrait. Obtain family portrait. Oh, TV's on now. The TV has no signal. Well, it's on, but... The family portrait in the photo frame. Press set to straighten this frame. There we go. TV2i, or TV21, 21. Maybe channel 21. Now we're going to reveal a special number for this issue. Announcement style lottery winnings. Ladies and gentlemen, the special number for the 28th issue of King Yang style is 04. Press set to clean the screen. Why did you turn off the TV? I still want to watch my TV series. It's too noisy, annoying. I've already told you it's not easy to win the lottery. Well, a lottery ticket doesn't cost much. Yan Xiangrong, do you know how much money we have? You just lent 10,000 yuan to your cousin last month. You're almost out of money. He's my relative. I had to help. You just want to pretend to be generous and rich. When you gets the job, we'll be having more income. Been trying to get him the job for several years and spent a lot on it. The people in the company were all flattering you back then. Now they've been fired, they just don't care about doing favors for you. I was laid off under the arrangement of the state, not fired. Besides, the supermarket's almost ready. We can make money out of it too. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm going to cook. Hey, we can't let the outsiders know that our family's short of money, especially her. I understand, if other people know about this, she'll be humiliated. Hello. Tian's resident looks flashy, but it turns out they were having financial struggle, which other people didn't know. There may be more secrets hidden here. The sound of a door opening is coming from outside the living room. Well, she's still here with the umbrella. Yeah. My birthday's coming soon. Mother said she'll go to town and buy me a big cake. My dad had a bead cover like this. Monday 17th. The moon sets, the crows cry east of the maple tree. What do they mean? There are books about feng shui and celestial events, and a piece of paper was put in one of them. New moon, full moon. Okay, so I think it's a clock puzzle coming up. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's investigate our place. I can read this again. Are there no more? Oh. No, you need to read it again. Alright. New moon. Chinese farmer's calendar, 1st and 30th day. 16th day. 7, 8. 15. It's the 17th. 16th day. Chinese 7 and 8 day. Chinese 22nd and 23rd day. I'll take a picture of this. Play around a bit because I'm not picking it up. Oh. So as we can see here, it's the 17th. That means it must mean it's third quarter moon. Ish. Let's try this one. I'm moving to... Oh, yes I am. Well, can only move forward actually. There's the waning moon. Set east of the maple tree, right? Hey Tien, I'm here. Have you got the stuff? Here, it's fresh. Look, the color is nice, isn't it? Probably belongs to a high-ranking official in the Qing dynasty. Alright, put it away. Ha, you're not going to touch it again? I'm just helping you contact a client, I won't touch it. I understand that people's belongings are unlucky and too much of a taboo to you. I'll take it to the client on Wednesday. Wait for my call. Thank you in advance, Tien. By the way, Tien, you've stopped doing this after you got married. Why do you start again? It's nothing to do with you. Tien, I've heard that he spent quite a lot on getting a job for you. I might be stingy, but I remember the favors over others. Need something? Family isn't short of money. Previous client wanted a few antiques, and I couldn't refuse. That's why I came to you. Oh, you could have said that earlier. Good to hear you're right. I'm heading off then. Bad luck. The decorative painting on the clock has come off. There are a few lottery tickets hidden inside. Press set to scratch the lottery tickets. Do you really think you can change your fate? It's your son's bad luck to be born into the Tien family. This is karma. It's time for burial. It's not good if we miss this auspicious time. So he spent some more time with you. I'll go to the balcony. He's planted some flowers there. I'll check on them and pick a few beautiful ones to plant by the grave. He's gone. What's the point in that? You like those flowers. He'd be happy to have them planted by his grave. You did nothing wrong. You didn't deserve the karmic retribution. What karmic retribution? You're talking like you had all endured hardships after all these years. I did those just to make more money and give you all a better life. Then tell me how he died from illness. Whose fault is this? The burial people are coming soon. I'm going to the balcony to check on used flowers. Some are broken. It's upsetting to look at them. What's with the paper dolls? Not do anything else. Door's locked. Umbrella's still here. We're done here? No, can't open it. I have to go to the balcony. Our plant is about to wither. Press set to clean up the dead branches. What did I do wrong? The job that I got my son was decent. Others would kill for it. The house I built for him was the most luxurious in the neighborhood. Everyone had to look up to us. Ow. Never done anything wrong. Keep cutting myself, apparently. This is all your fault. Yi Ying Shan. You killed my son. Oh. Dad, it's almost fall. You'll catch a cold sleeping on the balcony. I've got a blanket. I'm fine. Besides, your mother's nagging irritates me. Is Fang Fang asleep? She went to bed after finishing homework. Did she say anything? Before falling asleep, she said she missed her dad. She's still young. She needs adults to accompany her. Fang Fang is very close to your mother. Her world revolves around her. We want to watch Fang Fang grow up. Do you understand? I understand, Dad. That's good. You should spend more time with Fang Fang. I will. Dad, you should come in if it gets cold. I'm perfectly fine here. When I opened my eyes early in the morning, I saw a crowd downstairs. They all looked up at our house. I could see the enemy in their eyes. Once I even saw you in the crowd. I told him to come up, but he didn't respond. Dad, you were dreaming. Dreaming. If only I had been dreaming. Can't do anything about it. I'll just keep creaking then. Door's locked. Oh, where's the phone? Oh, in the middle here. Hey, Fang Fang. Do you like the clothes I bought you? You like it? That's great. I have other good news for you. I'll take you to see Dad this Saturday. Yes, he's back. You should put on your new clothes and show them to your dad. That's the voice of Fang Fang's grandma. What did she mean by Tian Yu is back? And we can see the frame has changed to a note. A few musical notes appear in the center. Which is a single note, I don't know the note names. Is there a piano to play it on? That candle disappeared as well. There she is. Oh, there's notes on the door now. What is this, Miss Chen? I have no idea either. This place is weird. The room layout seems to be changing constantly. But remember the pattern on this door. Fang Fan had a diary. This pattern was on the cover page. And this door has a combination lock just like a diary. Do you know the passcode? This must be my student's privacy. Of course I don't know. Maybe there are clues that can help us open this door. I'll look for them. Officer, can we look together? Fang Fang was a student I care about very much. I want to know what Fang Fang and her family went through. If you're afraid that I might destroy the scene... It's okay, Miss Chen. I also want to know the Tian's family past. You've been in King Chan Town longer than I have. You should know better. I'll do my best to answer whatever you want to know. No secrets will remain undiscovered in this little town. Well, Miss Chen, thanks for your cooperation. Chen Qingsu joined the team. You can obtain more clues by investigating some places again. Okay. Miss Chen, is it possible that the passcode is Fang's birthday? This was the first I thought of, but it didn't work. Oh right, Miss Chen, the calendar says gift from King Yi Branch Agricultural Development Bank. Did anyone in the Tian family work in a bank before? Fang Fang's grandfather, Tian Xiangrong, used to work in a bank and was laid off a few years ago. Have you heard any rumors about Tian Xiangrong? Xiangrong? I did hear older teachers talk about him. They said Tian Xiangrong was very rich, but the source of his money was unknown. There were even rumors that Tian Xiangrong resold cultural relics. He obtained cultural relics from others and sold them to the bank's major clients. The people in town thought that Tian Xiangrong sold the belongings of the dead and ran into the debt of the deceased. So his son received karmic retribution. Debt of the deceased. That's locked. Door won't budge. Door is locked. Oh, it's green or red over there now. Never remembered. I remember there were musical notes in the door. Maybe this melody is related to the password. Let me have a look. 535I. This is the prelude of the song Farewell. So, mi so do. The last do is a high do, the one after the 7th note. So I can interpret it as an 8. Then the password should be 5358. Miss Chen, do you teach music? I teach Chinese literature. The school doesn't have a music teacher, so I teach some simple songs once in a while. I like this song very much. The students said when I finish teaching here, they'll sing this song to me as a farewell gift. This might be the password. Try it. Yes. I think there's anything else we can check. Dum 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 dum. So 3, 5, 8. That worked. Behind the door, a staircase going downwards appears. Can't see the bottom of the staircase. Want to go down there to investigate? Don't really have a choice. Oh, we're back here. What's wrong? I think I heard a little girl's laughter behind me. A little girl's laughter. My ears might have played a trick on me. I mean, you sound a bit superstitious. Are you scared? I'm a cop. I don't believe in ghosts. You walked down such a long staircase. Now we're at the entrance again. But the atmosphere here feels different from what it was earlier. Well, let's look around first. Cordon has talisman stuck all over it. You cannot move forward. Paste has been torn out from a diary stuck to the wall. 12 March, cloudy. Today we went to the city. Mom bought me a toy camera. Grandpa and Grandma took me to visit an old lady. On our way back, Grandpa and Grandma got into a quarrel. Help me out next time for stuff like this. I don't believe in these things. I don't want to be seen there. What is to be ashamed of? Just read a few more books at school. Get off your high horse. Did the witch say anything wrong? She could tell that he touched belongings of the dead immediately. She just had a hunch. You're falling for her lies if you believe her. She didn't sing wrong. I don't care whether you believe her or not. I can't let anything happen to Fang Fang. The witch gave me some talismans. Put them up at home, and they'll cast evil spirits out. One more thing. Burn some offerings for the people you crossed. I don't believe in these. I don't do it. You? How are you still alive after sleeping on a cold balcony every day? I'll do it. You always need a woman to clean up your mess. Shame and use Qian Xing wrong. The witch also said she saw you, and you missed us. We'll go to the witch in a week, and she can summon you. Stay home if you don't believe in those things. I'll take Fang Fang and our daughter-in-law along. You guys go, I'll stay home. There's a camera over there. There's a toy camera hanging on the wall. Check the camera. Chapter 3, Accumulated Sins 2. Oh, cool. That is really cool. I can change the thing there. The drawing of a little girl is hidden inside the deity statue. Anything else? I'm in the room now. Investigate the deity statue. Can't identify what kind of deity it is. It's probably one the locals believe in. Move. That busts. There's a diary page behind the statue. 19th March, sunny. Today we went to see the old lady we visited last time. Grandma said because you see that, Grandpa wouldn't go. Before we left, we found a lot of shiny paper ingots. Down, up, up, right, left, and down. Use the arrow keys to operate. Up, up, right, left, down. Miss Tang, can't Fang Fang come in? This is soul summoning. It might accidentally summon other wandering ghosts. Fang Fang is young and weak in yang energy. I'm afraid that her soul might get captured by a little ghost. Let her watch outside. Okay then, sorry for troubling you, Miss Sang. By the way, close the window. Don't let the evil spirits out. Okay, go shut the windows, Xiao Young. Don't interrupt me no matter what happens later. You can ask questions and only answer if you want. If he doesn't, don't push him. And his soul will return to where it belongs after. Don't cling to it. Fang Fang? Fang Fang, wake up. Fang Fang, go out and play. It's just so much fun out there. Double click set. Try harder. Come here, Fang Fang. like a tadpole. People say it's dangerous outside the pond. There are a lot of dead ends here. That's a dead end. Toad is mothering a spell that doesn't make any sense. She looks a lot like Dad, but she isn't Dad. There's a mermaid. Mama Mermaid is frowning. She seemed upset. She said, I miss my home, the ocean. The ocean is vast and everyone lives freely in it. There are so many twists and turns and dead ends here. I really want to help Mama Mermaid, but I can't find a way out either. The little tadpoles swam happily. When they saw Mother Tortoise lying in the rock, they swam on and asked, Mother Tortoise, where's our mother? Tian Fang Fang. Tian Fang Fang. Tian Fang Fang. Tian Fang Fang, are you daydreaming again? Why can't you pay attention like the other students? Go back and copy the text manually 10 times. I'll call your parents over if you do it again. Oh, one more thing. A new teacher, Miss Chen, will join our school tomorrow and replace me as your Chinese literature teacher. Make sure you dress neatly tomorrow so you don't embarrass yourself tomorrow. Welcome, Miss Chen Chen. This should be Fang Fang's classroom. Where did Miss Chen go?